Okay, now the computer has been off for some time and no power up light. So let's give it a shock. Power on. So all we're getting is power light flashing continuously. Oh, what happened there? All we're getting is a power light flashing continuously. And we're gonna wait. Assume it's doing something. No fan spin. I'll connect a keyboard. Okay. So finally we get that same error message. I had a look extensively online. This issue has no solution apart from replacing a motherboard. No one has released a solution. The only thing the manuals and people say is replace the motherboard or turn it off, press the reset button, take the battery out, take the power out, etc. So I've been doing a bit of research online. I'll show you this. This is not related specifically to it, but now I understand what that the asserted means. It's not actually bad wording of not a problem with the way they have put the error message, like not an English or translation problem. So this is a completely different issue, but it relates to TPM. So this is in this case VMware. There is a reset attack protection enabled by default, and when a platform reset is reset in ungraceful manner by reset attack or sudden warm reset, say warm reset, what it means is probably it didn't do a hard reboot. What was that? Okay, it did a reboot while running, so maybe there was a short somewhere, maybe a USB or something, I don't know, and it's an ungraceful reset. Subsequent and BIOS can detect the ungraceful reset and flag an UEFI error similar to that, which I'm assuming they didn't see. So here we go. If you get this message, great, your machine is still working. You can update the BIOS or reset the TPM, which you can do on HP and some other models. Now the reason why this happens, so the protection kicks in, it does a reset attack, and yeah, when a platform is reset in an ungraceful manner, either by a reset attack or a sudden warm reset, BIOS can detect the secret bit is never deasserted and perform either of the following action. BIOS interprets the related TXT error code, calls into ACM to clear the memory contents before unlocking memory. Now, this is what it should do, but it hasn't done. BIOS does not clear, so this is what happened. BIOS does not clear the TXT error code and deasserts the secret bit for TPM. Instead, it flags the error code, stops the boot flow until user intervenes and performs a cold reset. So cold reset basically is what they're advising you to do. Take the battery out, take the power out, press the power button for a minute and turn it back on. Yeah, this is the behavior if BIOS implementation does not address the TXT error code. So in my opinion, I guess this is related to poor BIOS programming of Lenovo, or the manufacturer of the BIOS. I don't know what they're using. Yeah, so no matter how many times we try this cold reboot, it's just not doing it. So I had a look at that other code, the asserted. What does it really mean? So I googled the asserted and PLTRST. The reason why I googled PLTRST was on the ERS forum. If I do a search, so what I did search was the asserted, and Pierno, a popular fella from France, he's mentioned 3 times in the history of ERS. 2018, 2018, 2019, 2018 as well. Okay, so something about if the CPU reset is deasserted, pulled high, then after that CPU will start processing the BIOS instructions. So when it boots just after CPU reset is deasserted, you should see activity on the BIOS CS connection. So I'm assuming the PLT reset, I'll show you where I saw that. Okay, yeah, on the newer Intel platforms, yeah, CPU reset signal is deasserted high. So we should get a 0 volts here for it to continue, but that's for CPU, but it could be also TPM related. So that's my assumption of what the problem is. I don't know, I'm not an expert in this area, but very limited knowledge is on the internet regarding this issue. So caps lock, numlock, they're not responding. It's a very interesting problem. I'd like to know the solution. So with the RAM, without the RAM, it's the same issue. My only other thing I wanted to try was, remember the HP that I worked on with a caps lock blinking error indicating motherboard or RAM issue or something? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold down the, okay, it turned on by itself. Hold it down. Okay, no difference. Okay. It's 10:40 p.m. right now. I just can't get my mind off this. I had another request from another client for a quotation for exact same problem on a E570, I think. Alright, the computer keeps coming up. Tell him to bugger off. Okay. Oh, okay, because of that. Alright. The other one was the E570. Strangely enough, today, same time I received this. Anyway, I gave them a quotation, same as this one. They haven't come back. If I do find a solution for this, unfortunately, I won't be putting it live yet. Simply because, you know, I want to capitalize on the making profit. Because sometimes even competitors make a quote request. They see the video and, you know, They don't come back. Okay. .512 gig NVMe. Could there be something holding charge? Hence, the system is not able to do a cold reboot properly. I don't know. Alright, time for a photo opportunity of the cables. It's one of those models I keep forgetting. Keyboard. Our beloved keyboard. Always on the other side. Far out. Okay, E580. Alright, so this is like the one of the other models. Okay. Come on, mate, get in there. Oh wow. Should have worn a glove. It's getting more disgusting. Okay. So this side doesn't want to go down. Come on, mate. Really? What's wrong with you, mate? I don't see anything that could be blocking it. Let me see if I'm really missing anything, but I doubt it. Come on, mate. This is a effing joke. I can see why they cracked it originally, because this mother effer won't go in. Even at the factory they had a problem. Anyway, we'll deal about that later. Okay. Wow, I spent like 20 minutes just trying to freaking open that. What a waste of time. Okay, mate. Now, speaker. I'd like a speaker, yes. Okay. Unfortunately, the power button's on the right side. Bummer. Okay, let's take that out too. Okay, before that, so that's our BIOS chip. What else we got here? It's a Lenovo Super IO. One thing I will do is, if you like, I want to short to ground a lot of things, so okay, that's not what I need. Where's my probes? Section, multimeter, nope, far out. Yeah, actually, I will just use continuity mode. Okay. So we're just gonna short every pin of the super IO. And I don't know what this chip does. And that one. So if any of those caps around it, they got charged or whatever, hopefully they will all be discharged. That's done. Let's do the same for BIOS chip. Well, I'm an idiot, ain't I? I'm not even in dive mode. Shit. Okay. All the coils, bring them all down. Okay, same thing again. Okay, so let's see now what happens to this board once we just touch everything, short everything. Okay. Okay, great. Speaker. We'll use the RAM. Okay, USB keyboard. And the power adapter. Light is flashing, it's turned on. Same. I wonder what's the method to reboot the system. Okay, so if that's the bottom of the laptop, there has to be a reset button somewhere. Okay, so that's the laptop case and the reset button. So this guy does not have a reset button. Okay. Does it have a Lenovo recovery button? No, nothing like that either. Yeah, I'm sure the BIOS chip will have 3.3. Just check. Yeah. Maybe he gets turned on afterwards. Interesting. 1, 2, 3 are not turned on yet. And CPU as well, they're not turned on. 5 volts, 3 volts. That's the RAM volts. Battery most likely. Yeah, okay. So that's the battery. It's floating at the moment. Yeah, so the first thing that I will most likely try to do is work on the PCH, the BIOS. So we'll go back to drawing board, see if I can find the schematics for this. NM-B421. Alright, I'll end the video here. Take some more photos. Yep, and also this guy here. Alright, I'll end the video here. See you later.